Hello, everybody, and welcome to That Damn Podcast. We are your hosts, Matt,
David,
and today we are going to be discussing the future of this podcast, the content on it, everything that you're going to be hearing from us. And we're going to be going over DC-related stuff today, including the Joker and some Batman stuff. So, stay tuned for that. And you want to start talking about what we're going to do, bud?
No.
So... essentially, we're going to talk about some pop culture stuff going on, things that are popular in our culture. And,
pop culture.
Yeah, it's pop culture. It's very interesting stuff. Look it up.
We're huge cinema dorks, so...
Huge.
So expect a lot of movie-related topics,
Yeah.
especially with the first episode being the Joker.
Yeah, exactly. Which, spoiler alert, we absolutely adore that film.
10 out of 10. Perfect film.
Exactly. Benito magnifique. Any losers. I'm wanting to be an actor in the future, and David...
I want to be a film director.
Yeah, so, hand
if you
in
didn't
hand.
already know that about us.
It's like peanut butter and chocolate. I've never really liked peanut butter and chocolate. Do you like that?
It's alright.
What is it good with? Give me an example.
Reese's?
That's stupid. Oh shit! I totally forgot. That's just my favorite candy. It's one of my favorites.
It's the bomb, though.
Oh, Kit Kats and Snickers. I like. We're supposed to talk about other things.
We'll get into it. I mean, this is the beginning. This is what, our viewers are gonna... You're gonna enjoy it, whether you like it or not.
Oh my god, what's that? What's that thing? There's it's an ad. It's like something you're gonna love it. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm talking?
What?
You know what I'm talking? It's not like a porn, but you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it is. It might be for like furniture or some stuff. I don't know. But anyways, try to
back to.
All right, Batman, brilliant segue.
Oh man, yeah.
All right,
you're gonna love it.
Joker and all that. Okay, so initial thoughts. Pretending we just saw the Joker film that we saw, the opening day, right, or night. Okay, so you first. What were some of your favorite things that the movie brought to light about the Joker that you haven't seen before?
Are we doing spoiler or non-spoiler?
I would say non-spoiler because there are some people that I know personally that have not seen it.
Me too.
Okay, so we'll just go that way.
So, first
I just realized the question that I asked you and how that is so stupid to have non-spoiler. So, you want to kind of be mild about it?
Let's just go into it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, spoilers.
And if
I guess
you haven't seen Joker, then
it's kind of your own fault. Sorry, but like
you have enough time to listen to this podcast.
You're missing
not
out
see
on
the
that
Joker.
popular culture we were discussing earlier.
You're a clown.
Oh.
But
comedy gold.
Initial thoughts. Just double checking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Spoilers. Yeah. Spoilers. Spoiler warning. Okay.
Right.
Initial thoughts. Things that you liked about it that this movie brought to light about the character that you have not seen before. In like Joaquin...
I love...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. No.
All right. And like I meant like in Joaquin Phoenix's portrayal, and like the perspective that it gives you and how the director sees the character in the movie.
I adored how they put you in the mind of the Joker and let you kind of understand why these things are happening. Yes, they're morbid. Yes, he kills people, but it.
That's crazy.
And yeah, so what? He dances to it, but it's great. Oh my god, it was
he could bust it down.
Yeah,
He hit a fat nene when he murdered those guys on the train.
Yes, most definitely. My biggest thing with the movie was like there were scenes that made me very uncomfortable. The first scene that made me uncomfortable was the subway when he first killed those guys.
Oh, but it was so gratifying because they're such douchebags.
Yes, they were. But
I mean, it wasn't so douchey that they should have. Well, no, when they started beating them, but like throwing a fry, you want a French fry, but like waving it in the front of the Asian lady's face.
She wasn't Asian.
She kind of had the eyes. She kind of.
Anyways,
well, I mean, like it's just I'm just observing. It's from what I could remember.
You may be wrong, but yeah.
There's other people like that.
All right.
Moving on. Forget that. Okay.
White Asians. it's just like that scene made me very uncomfortable because it felt so real. Like, yeah, there were music playing at first when it happened, but my second time viewing it, I realized it was all raw. It felt real. It felt like this was a real fucking thing they just.
Do you like it raw?
it just, oh my god, it was just great to see. It was messed up, but like they deserved it. Like Matt.
You heard it here first. David likes raw and uncut.
And this is when the FBI shows up.
I didn't say underage raw and uncut.
I didn't say that either.
Why would the FBI show up?
Because I'm talking about how much I love those guys getting murdered.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't. All right, I wasn't thinking about that in perspective.
Apologize.
Yeah,
but no, it just had this realism factor to it.
I'm seeking help.
Yeah. Anyways, it had this realism factor to it that really just helped the movie kind of get out there and just show off who the Joker really is, how he becomes the Joker, and it makes you understand like why Joker is honestly one of the, if not the greatest villains to a superhero.
Certainly most iconic.
Yes.
Well, like, if you're thinking of anybody, like, yeah, it's definitely Joker. Like, with superheroes, it's a little bit more vague. Like, I'm not sure what the most popular superhero is. It's between three. It's either Superman, which probably is it, Batman, or Spider-Man.
Yes.
And, I mean, like, maybe following that would be Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Iron Man.
Iron Man in recent time, yes.
Yes,
but I'm
in
saying,
recent
like,
time, most definitely.
overall, he's a pretty iconic character.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But I would say it's probably Superman or Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, they're from different universes, so I'd say Spider-Man being the poster child. That makes sense. But, but yeah, I agree. I really enjoyed seeing Arthur Fleck. Well, not Arthur Fleck, but, spoilers, remember? I really enjoyed seeing him more than I saw the Joker because it made it that much more gratifying when he did show up on screen. And it's just... I can't remember what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought.
Another thing I absolutely adore with the movie, though, was how they portrayed the Joker's laugh. And how it was
I remember.
A condition.
I have a condition. I can't remember what the hell I was going to say. And sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No, it's just how they went about it. Making him laugh like that was just, I think, great.
Yeah, that's a real thing,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard it, but there's like some...
Thank God.
I hear it in my dreams. My sleep paralysis monster at the end of my bed. It's just Carl
just
Weezer.
Oh.
Carl Weezer.
Carl Weezer is pretty terrifying.
He's one of the elder gods.
No, but how they portrayed that laugh, it was just great. And then it leads into, at the very end, Todd Phillips said that that laugh in the mental hospital when he's talking to the psychiatrist is his only genuine laugh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Every other laugh in that movie was just his condition or him trying to fit in with the crowd.
He's actually enjoying himself.
Yes.
And murdering that lady.
Yes. Speaking of which, my theory about the movie.
I thought you were about to suggest we go do some shit.
No. But I have an interesting theory about how the movie ended and where I think this is going. Kinda.
Okay.
I think I might have said this to you, but to the viewers, I believe that this will lead into him becoming the Joker once more, but I don't think he has become the Joker yet. I think that entire movie was in his head.
See, I want to believe that it happened so bad.
Yes, but I'm cool with it not happening too. Because at the end of the movie, it's him in the mental hospital, and the psychiatrist talked to him earlier about how he was in the mental hospital.
But he had to do something. Yeah,
His
it's
hair,
like none of it happened.
Yes, his hair wasn't green anymore at the end of the movie.
I thought about that too the other day.
Yeah, he starts laughing, and she asks, "What's so funny?" He's like, "Oh, I just thought of a joke, but you wouldn't get it. The joke is on us. We don't have a Joker origin yet."
That's an interesting perspective. It's hard to say because it's like battling. It's like you can say anything. You can have it be what you want it to be or what you think it is. Because right now we don't have the facts.
Yes.
Todd Phillips did say at some point he was going to tell people what...
Yeah, it'll all get answered and that the Joker could actually just be some guy that's just watching all these events happen.
Yeah, it's really thought-provoking. I really do enjoy it. And what I was going to say earlier that I finally remembered after my episode... I enjoyed how they took the time to make it like a slow burn film. They really showed you... like the deepest, darkest corners of his mind and why he thinks the way he does and acts the way he does and why it's so tangible for a real human being to be this way. Because I was saying to someone at work, which I now realize he's not going to be able to listen to this because he hasn't seen it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. And he's like, I'll listen to it. Sorry, Matt, if you're listening. Other Matt. There was a part where I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I've done this twice. Oh, right. We were talking about how Heath Ledger, that's what it was. Yeah. We were talking about Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, and Joaquin Phoenix, and the differences between the
what
three.
What about Jared Leto?
Who? I don't consider him a Joker. I hate him. If you like him, whatever, personal opinion, you're wrong. But
we're all for personal opinions, but
sometimes you're wrong.
You might be a little wrong on this one, but that's okay. We respect it, kind of, sort of, not really.
Water break. We hydrate.
But anyways, the actual Jokers.
Right. So I was telling him that Jack Nicholson is like Silver Age comic Joker.
Yes.
And then I said that Heath Ledger was grounded in some realism for what it was. Like, yeah, this is what Joker would be like from the comics, yanked from that, put into our world. But Joaquin Phoenix is 100% created in this world, not from any other source. There's no Ace Chemicals. There's no Red Hood thing that goes wrong. Mm-hmm. There's no wife dying. It takes dying you being killed with a baby. I can't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It takes you in the mind of what can actually happen to a mentally ill person. And I don't want to get into the topic of mental illness because I don't want to.
Is that why you just said it?
I mean, I'm bringing it up for like a second, but I'm not gonna stress on it or anything.
I'm just shaking your chain, dude.
I'm just joshing you.
Just joshing you, bro. That needs to be brought
but
back.
It takes you in the mind of this unstable mental person, and it kind of makes you understand. He's doing these things because the world treats him like trash.
It's interesting that you can sympathize with a character like the Joker, because in so many circumstances you can't, because he's so out there. The way he talks, the things he thinks about. And I like so much seeing the Joker be a genius.
Yes.
Because he's always got plans and things, and he always manages to work out of it somehow. How many times he's gotten out of Arkham. Mm-hmm. How many times he's fooled Batman, gotten away from him, even though he's a genius himself. But, it's never addressed that he's very, very clever and cunning. This isn't really a movie where he's so clever and cunning. He's really coming into his own, and, he's scared. Mm-hmm. And he's being lied to.
It's a new portrayal.
Yeah, totally.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah, he's 100% fresh. Definitely something we all wanted and needed to see from the Joker. We all wanted to see a much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Psychological perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see that for a long time. And like we were talking about a while ago. Huh?
I'm so glad that they did too.
Yeah, because it's so easy to make a film where they're bantering between Batman and Joker, but something where it's exclusively him carrying the entire movie and almost every single scene of the movie, so that you can fully understand the character, you can watch everything happen to him, you grow with them throughout the story, kind of like a long-running TV show. Yep. You just get attached to characters. How long was the movie? It was 2 hours?
2 hours.
2.5, something like that. It felt like a pretty long movie. I don't remember exactly, but within that time, they essentially made you sympathize with a guy that by the end of it ended up being a murdering psychopath. Yes. And regardless if any of the things happened in the movie, at the very end, that part for a fact was real. Mm-hmm. And he did kill the lady that was in there.
Yes.
That was talking to him. And yeah, I thought that was pretty profound. And I was talking to you a while ago about how I would like to see a Batman movie where Bruce Wayne is the main attraction.
Yeah.
Because we will always get more Batmans, more reboots of him. We have enough now where if you like one, you can be happy with that.
Yep.
People are very spoiled with we need this and this and this. It's we've had so many Spider-Mans and Batmans and this and that. We'll always get more of them. 40 years down the line?
Yeah.
It depends on how long the MCU runs for, really. But
well, I don't know.
And then Sony's own thing with them. So, whatever. But
we don't have to talk about Sony. Not yet.
DC, because they are the way they are, so sporadic.
Warner Brothers is doing a great job right now.
If they're on the up and up.
If Warner Brothers keeps doing what they're doing right now, they're gonna be fine.
One-offs would be great.
I think you might hate me for this. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Aquaman I think was a really good movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
I think it was really good. Shazam, I adored.
Yeah, we both like that.
Oh my god, I loved Shazam. And then Joker was just phenomenal. Perfect movie. There was no way they could mess it up. And then
there's tons of ways they could have messed that up. What? That's such a big deal. I guess there's enough source material there, but like if you don't portray Jared Leto, that's a guy in a movie that did a thing.
This is what I'm talking about, though. They let Todd Phillips choose how he wants the movie to go. I saw this one.
Total gamble, by the way.
Yes.
Only comedy movie, like Road Trip, the Hangover movies, Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Every comedy, like, actor, stand-up, or whatever it may be from, like, SNL or something. Key and Peele. What was Jordan Peele?
Yeah.
He did Get Out.
And Us.
And that ended up being a really big deal. And Bill Hader with It Chapter 2. And
that was like his first like serious.
People converting over from comedies seem to be doing very well.
And now soon Chris Rock is doing the Saw reboot.
That's so weird to me.
And LeBron James wants to help with the Friday the 13th. He wants to help out with the Friday the 13th reboot. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but they let Todd Phillips choose how he wants the movie to go, and I think if they let the directors choose how they want this movie to go.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Sorry. You know what? Not to interrupt you. But
all right, what?
Thor Ragnarok. Well, no, that's not horror. I was going to say Thor Ragnarok's guy, Taika Waititi.
What about
he's just a goofy guy, but I was just thinking about like silly
Jojo
people.
Rabbit? Oh.
I don't think that's a horror. That looks like a comedy.
Oh, I thought that's what you were going into.
No, and I just realized I went nowhere for no reason.
Oh,
and we'll just try to bring it back around, I guess.
Maybe another day.
It's a carousel.
Okay, well,
Going up and down on the horse, mate. It's a good time.
No, but they
round and round you go.
Oh my god. They let Todd Phillips choose how to go, and I think it's better that they went that direction rather than choose how the studio and the fans want it. Because, yes, this is what the fans wanted, but there's a lot more things that they probably wanted, too. They probably wanted...
You can't have it all.
Exactly. And that's what the MCU does, though. They try and put everything in there.
Lot of fan service.
I adored Avengers Endgame. I cried because of Avengers Endgame. But they put so much in there that didn't need to be put in there just because it was the end of something that they started 10 years ago.
Culmination of like 26 films, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah, so it's high numbers.
And they wanted to make the fans happy, and instead of having it come into later films, they tried to put it all together in that film. Which is why I like Joker more, because it didn't try and do anything like that. It went its own route. And I saw this reviewer talk about how Todd Phillips, I guess, told Joaquin Phoenix, pretend you're not Joker when you're doing this movie. And just pretend it's like some other movie about this mentally ill guy. Don't think of it as a DC film. And I think that worked perfectly.
Yeah, for sure. I really liked the same way you did. I loved Avengers Endgame. It meant a lot to me. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I cried because of Tony.
Yeah. I remember looking over and you were crying.
All right.
It's okay.
All right. We don't need to talk
about
trying to
expose
that much. But yeah, I love that. But you can't go into Avengers Endgame the way you can with Joker because there's things that you won't appreciate the way that our friend Cameron told us. He was like, I wasn't watching MCU movies from the beginning like you guys were, so I don't appreciate Endgame as much as you guys do.
Like, he loved it, but it didn't have that Joker, same sentimental feeling.
You don't have to... It comes from nothing. Yep. It comes from the character, yes, but it also doesn't. It's totally just fresh, new. It's a one-off thing, so you can just... Any Joe Schmo can go to the theater and see that and be entertained by it, and then decide if they want to continue learning about the character and whatnot. But they don't need to have any kind of commitment to a franchise to enjoy that film, which is it's really an achievement. I still got to see Aquaman though.
Aquaman was really good.
He's like my favorite part of the Justice League movie, and that's
you mean the best movie of all time?
Yeah, the one where Batman uses a gun to shoot down parademons in the final fight,
and a CGI face,
and where
Just release the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, the Crimson Chin.
Hashtag drop the Snyder Cut.
Dude, I've heard so much about what that's supposed to be.
I know. He talks about it a lot.
Yeah, they've been dicking around about it for like, what? A year?
Since
2 years? How long has that been out?
Came out 2017, so...
And no one cares.
Oh, no, there's plenty of people that care.
No, not about the Schneider stuff, but like, it's such a...
Schneider?
Is it,
it's
what?
Snyder.
Oh, whatever. God, sorry if you're listening.
Zack Snyder, I apologize.
Well, now we can never work with him again.
He's banned from Warner Brothers.
You've been banned from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse for bad behavior.
Ah, jeez.
What is that?
I don't know.
Ah, jeez, Rick. Yeah.
Not
I remember when at the beginning of this podcast, I was telling you how I didn't want to say and I maybe have done it more times than I have phalanges.
Well,
it's a fun word. Don't laugh at me.
We'll re-listen to all this and count how many times you do it. Probably same for me.
No, I'm okay.
All right, well, the viewers will do that.
I don't need a count of my
My boy Christian.
Slater.
Shout out to my boy Christian.
Hopefully the intro coming soon.
Yep. Christian Graham is making an intro for us for the podcast. We have an idea on how it's going to go, but we're not going to share it yet. It's going to be cool, though.
You talking about the one we stole from the album?
No, but Christian is a nice little producer. He makes his own beats. He's a great guy. You should check him out. His Twitter is @earth2.2.
Look at you with the shout-outs. You are going to have to be the one that reads the sponsorships if we ever get to that level.
Let me also shout him out on Instagram real quick while you talk about whatever.
Quick shout-out to MeUndies and...
Dollar Shave Club.
Okay, it's the same on Instagram too. Earth2. Check him out. He's a great guy. Christian, if you're listening to this, I love and miss you, man.
I met him like once.
But you guys connected.
No, yeah, he's super cool. I liked him a lot. He appreciated Dragon Ball Z, which almost nobody I know does. But anyways, whatever. We'll get back to the topic at hand, being DC.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Joaquin Phoenix. Snyder. Joker.
What a fun name. I've been thinking about names for a kid. Like, mixing three of the most random... Like, Keanu Reeves. Keanu. Zach Galifianakis, and then who would Joaquin? So like have a kid be named like Joaquin Keanu Galifianakis. That'd be the rarest breed of anything ever.
That's my new favorite.
That's
species.
like a unicorn with two horns on it,
Yeah.
It's got like a tiny one on its nose, like a rhino.
All I was thinking was the Phineas and Ferb intro with the.
Oh yeah. Discovering something that doesn't exist.
And it's like what half turtle, whatever.
Yeah.
Surfing
Everybody knows
tidal
that.
waves. Yeah.
Creating nanobots and locating Frankenstein's brain.
Over here. All right. Getting off topic now. Joker. Yeah. Oh man, past 3 minutes have just been dicking around.
No, I think we accurately got to the points we wanted to.
Kinda, yeah.
We discussed at length, okay?
My bad.
Unless there's more that you want to say, like, just a general thing about the film that we didn't mention. Because we both loved it. I don't know what else to really say about it. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you basically just heard it. So...
If you haven't seen it, I don't know what's wrong with you and why you're still listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
Unless you're afraid of clowns, then this... episode might not be great.
I have had Frank Sinatra send in the clowns looping in my brain the past few days. I don't know.
I am a clown. Every day at work and school, I call myself a clown.
He be clowning on y'all.
Yeah. I think for Halloween, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a clown
I think
outfit.
I breathed really hard to booger flew out.
Ew.
I didn't mean to. I think it just happened.
They're disgusted too.
Okay, I put it back in. JK. Oh my God.
You know what I want to talk about?
How hard this seat is. It's so uncomfortable. I should have gotten a different chair. Sorry. Go ahead. What?
I was going to say my favorite holiday is coming up, Halloween.
I shit you not. I almost went Christmas. I totally forgot.
We still got a few more holidays to go.
Holiday 2 days away from my birthday. I totally forgot it existed for a second.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been doing anything Halloween because I know I'm going to be working that day.
At work, we've got some events we're doing on Halloween. Exactly, we got a nice little costume contest going on. The winner of the costume contest last year for I think it was most creative or scariest. I can't remember what it was. He was Slender Man, and he wanted to get the right height, so he
Oh my
showed up.
God, it's already been a year? I remember that.
Yeah, and he showed up right on
Ugh.
stilts and everything, and I was like, oh my God, you're perfect. Marry me.
Christ, I feel old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I've already gone through 1 year of college. Out of high school.
Yeah.
And what are you doing?
Are you really about to get on my case? Wow.
Yeah.
Sound like my mom. Get
Yeah.
into a train, you're going to college, get out of my house! I know the mic just peaked so hard.
Oh my God.
It's just a big blue bar.
And what it says on the screen right now is you just deafened us.
Yeah.
If you're wearing headphones, we're sorry.
Yeah.
We'll warn it to our friends when we send it out.
No.
No. Just screw them over.
I think it'd just be funny to see people walking around with cochlear implants because of me. It's just like, what's going on? It's like, what was going on?
Walter Jr. Breaking Bad.
You're such a bitch to Dad. I love that.
We can't.
Why are you such a
I know.
bitch?
I know some people that haven't even started the show.
Well, I'm still
But they're
going
planning
through
on
the
starting
motions.
it soon, so I'm most definitely not going to talk about Breaking Bad yet. But I will say this: El Camino, moi.
Moi?
Yeah, moi.
Why not moi? There's no suction like a kiss has. Ew, that's kind of gross now that I think about it. Like, you suck someone into your face, and it's a mutual thing.
Like your Kirby.
Just... Ew, you don't absorb them, do you? That's gross.
You never know. I mean, shit can happen.
I mean, maybe. What you trying?
No,
What you trying
no.
to do? Nah, yeah, maybe that's how people.
This is a
should be.
different kind of podcast.
Yeah, we're talking about that different. You know
No,
what I
we
mean?
ain't like that. No.
This is that After Hours podcast.
I hope they came in and hear you. Wah, wah.
Okay, so
And I'm David.
yeah, in light of what we were talking about, yeah, so Batman segue.
Yeah, segue.
Robert Pattinson. What do you think?
I think he.
Now that this is like 3-month-old news.
Yes, most definitely. I think he'll be the perfect Bruce Wayne.
Perfect.
Yes. I think he's got that billionaire playboy look. Okay?
Pretty boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say it. Pretty boy.
I didn't ask you if you wanted to fuck him.
Oh my God.
You got so defensive, like, yeah, I said it. So what? He has a tender chest and nip. I don't know what people say about bodies.
Nipples?
His nipples are supple. They look nice.
No, but I think it'd be great. I haven't seen many movies by him. I mean,
His nipples.
No.
Apparently, you didn't watch Twilight. Did
But,
you watch those films?
I watched like the first two.
You didn't watch the rest of them.
No,
I think my favorite.
because I had a life.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, my. Okay, in my defense, yeah, I don't care about defending myself. Whatever. My mother watched them, and I watched them with her. Yeah.
Oh,
so-
Mama's boy.
No. But
My apologies.
I think Eclipse was my favorite at the time. I don't know. New Moon just
What, when
bothered
he
me.
looks like he's about to throw up as soon as she walks into the classroom? I keep seeing that scene all over Twitter saying he should get an Oscar for it. The moment she walks in, like, he's covering his mouth. He looks like he's just about to puke all over.
in the class. Are you talking about the first one?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember the little minute details of their weird chemistry that wasn't actually there.
What do you mean?
It was, dude. Watch the film again, and if you
It
must
was
have not seen it,
beautiful.
no, it's so bad.
It was better than Avengers Endgame.
All right,
You know, it's my
Stop memeing on
favorite.
me.
It's my favorite movie out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I wish instead of a signed Scream
Have
Mask,
you
got
seen
me
Herbie?
like signed Fangs
Ew.
by
It's
Robert
sometimes-
Pattinson.
Have them engraved, like.
Put him in a grill.
What was the That'd be great. Team Edward on the bottom.
Be like, spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't seen Breaking Bad, but when
Wait, is it something that I'm still watching it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's
okay.
remember when he killed Tuco, Hank I'm talking about, and then they gave him
I know,
his grills and all that.
I was about to say I was there. No, I saw
God.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is,
I saw that fool get shot, bro.
That's what I want from it. I want his fangs
Oh, and like the
in a little
cube.
cube, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd get PTSD and throw it in a
The
river.
whole imprinting on the daughter thing was so. Or no, was it Bella? Or the daughter? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's so stupid. But aside from that, I don't know how Robert Pattinson is a real actor outside of a bullshit franchise, so I'm not totally sure. I've heard good things. I don't know who's seen.
Isn't he in that new movie?
The Lighthouse?
Lighthouse? Yeah.
That looks interesting. I do want to see it.
I do too. Especially Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those horrible yellow eyes.
I love that.
He's a great actor.
My boy, Green Goblin, OG.
Yeah.
Indefinitely original Goblin. Yeah.
For sure.
His voice is on another level. I wish I'd love to see his Joker.
Yeah, I remember there was speculation that he was going to become the Joker.
Just his Green Goblin voice is totally fine. And then his smile, all of it looks really, really legit. I'd like to see like a short film or something, just to, what that would be like. Maybe he like monologuing as the Joker, like really menacingly.
There's a lot of.
Sorry, you're boring me.
Oh, okay. I hear the crickets now.
They're not gonna know what that's about.
Well, then tell them.
No,
tell them.
I have a lizard. He eats crickets, so I have a container with breathing holes in it and feeders, so they stay alive throughout the week, so I can feed him. Now that we are done with that incredibly unnecessary little...
And they're stinky. Uh-oh.
I hope that if we do a lot more of these, someone references this and has to like send it to you on a daily basis and harasses you about it. Just so that you have to hear yourself go,
that'll be
stinky.
I know exactly who would do it too.
It's going to be
it'd be either our buddy Cameron or my friend,
I don't feel like
Sean.
that will age well.
The stinky?
Memes usually don't nowadays.
Well, I mean, it's 3 years old.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Are you kidding?
I played it, yeah. It's 3 years old.
You played it obnoxiously loud.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Well...
Stinky poop.
Yeah, but memes sometimes resurface and then kind of just die after that completely.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the...
There's been a ton of SpongeBob memes.
Do you think Uganda Knuckles will come back?
No.
Is that racist?
No.
That's super racist, isn't it?
No.
No?
Maybe.
Well, no, because it's the character. The character does that.
That's why
okay.
Yeah.
Let's
just avoid that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he'll come back.
Speed on effect.
I think he's a pretty dead meme.
Yeah, I have the YouTubes of him up there. It's literally the name is Dead Meme. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, he's a character. VR.
VR chat person man, little Uganda Knuckles baby boy. Person man. Anyway, so Batman.
Yeah, back to Batman.
I haven't
and
seen
Joker.
any of those films. Like, what's the one? Like, Water to Elephants? Something like that? He's like a painter?
Let me look up some of his films real quick.
Yeah, you go ahead and look up his IMDb.
I will.
What does IMDb stand for? I know it might sound stupid. I never looked it up. I never knew.
I really can't remember. I knew it at one
Okay,
point.
I feel less alone.
Of course.
Dude,
of course, Twilight, Lighthouse, The High Life, Remember Me.
Happened to... Wait,
I have seen Remember.
Theme.
I have seen Remember Me. I just don't remember too much. Good
That's
Time,
perfect.
Harry Potter, and the Goblet of
Oh
Fire.
yeah, Cedric Diggory.
Water for Elephants. Well,
that's what I was saying. That's what he did right after.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my stomach needs a quesadilla in it like right now.
Oh my god.
I want to make one, but I don't want to like get up and leave and
Hold on to me.
What? Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Hold on to me.
You took such a long pause.
Hold on to me is
It was a request.
Well, maybe another day. Yeah, he's in enough. Or it seems okay.
That we haven't seen. We gotta watch him a bit just to like get a feel for him.
You know who's a good actor? George Clooney.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that they would like to see him as an older Batman. And like a Dark Knight Returns thing.
I just saw a movie in my cinema class on Monday with him. Starring him and...
Shrek 2?
Man, I wish. What was it called? It was something about a book. Burn After Reading, I think it was called.
Oh.
It's really good. It starts off so stupid.
You know what I want to see?
What?
I don't know why that reminded me of this. I don't know if he's
Burn After Reading, but carry on.
Dude, I don't know why. Every time I think of George Clooney, I associate him with Antonio Banderas. I think it's because he looks like him from a different background.
Yeah.
Different ethnic background. So,
I just associate him with the best
that's
Batman
actually
ever.
probably true.
What?
Yeah, nipple Batman. But
Bat
the
nipples.
bat credit card, I love that. Oh my god.
My
Bane's all
man's had
juiced
to
up.
flex with that bat card.
Bane looks really, bad in them. I mean, like, well, no, even for the time, he looked bad. He looks bad the way that porn parody characters of those characters look bad.
Oh my god, we're not getting into that topic.
No, I'm not going to go deep diving into it.
Oh man.
But, yeah.
Another episode.
Yeah. Welcome back to the podcast. You're listening to Matt and David After Hours. Ain't that right, big boy?
It's because I'm fat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
No.
Alright. Yeah. So the Batman.
Yeah, I haven't seen a damn movie he's been in aside from those god-awful
No, but I have high hopes because I've only heard great things about
He's
him.
got...
It's just a lot of people associate him with Edward from the Twilight series. And you want to shut up for a second?
I'm sorry,
Damn.
you reminded me of a song from the Goofy movie. You remember that?
You are goofy.
He's got high hopes.
Why don't you say it louder so they can hear you?
I don't want to.
No, do it.
I don't feel in the mood.
Put it out in the world, goofy.
Garsh.
Gorsh.
Ew, I'm in Gorsh. Okay, so yeah, we don't know anything. We hope that he's good. I think that he will, just based off of his look.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I feel like he could be an okay Bruce Wayne. Batman, I don't know. Hopefully. I know he did a suit test.
And then,
I would love to see his suit.
they just announced the cast for Catwoman.
Is it Catwoman? I heard the chick that was going to be Catwoman is in there with him. Also, I heard it's a trilogy, possibly. And it might be based off of The Long Halloween.
Yeah, I heard a lot about it being based
and
off
Jonah
of
Hill's
Long
joining
Halloween.
the roster of characters.
Yep. Or he was there for casting. Nobody knows what he's going to do.
Is he
exactly.
confirmed, or was he just auditioning?
I think it was... I don't know. But I know there's been like a big theory that
It's like
he's
Riddler
gonna,
Penguin.
Yeah, I know there's a big theory saying he's going to become the Penguin.
He'd have to be like super
then-
bad Jonah Hill to be Penguin. He's not quite that chonky anymore.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
You
like,
don't have to be.
You don't
I
like
know
the-
Gotham
Yes,
Penguin is.
you don't
not-
like the show. I love Gotham.
I mean traditionally, but it doesn't need to be that way anymore. So I guess yeah, have his fingers all melted.
And then
together.
the Batman, the Telltale series, Penguin was in there. He was a
Oh
skinny
yeah, and
guy.
he had the accent.
So
yeah.
there's a lot of portrayals of him as skinny. And
I know. I was just thinking of comic accuracy.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, fat
it
suit.
doesn't matter though.
Make him look like Danny DeVito.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't be. All right. Danny DeVito's an elder god, and I won't have you disrespecting my father on our first episode of the podcast.
I'm not disrespecting him. I love him, especially in Hercules.
Not as much as I do.
Well,
Why don't you call?
please.
God.
Oh man.
All right, so the next question I have for you, if someone can stop sending me messages via the snap of the chats,
Hey, me too. It's my cousin.
yeah, your cousin, dude.
Dude,
Yo,
shout me
man.
out.
Talk about me on the podcast. Shout out my YouTube channel.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Jose, I love you, bro.
Oh my god.
Chuck Beat's good, bro.
Oh, stop doing that.
Oh my god, it's great.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so beyond that, we've said maybe 3 or 4 different times, new Batman, Robert Pattinson.
All
We
right,
haven't
well,
seen
we're
what
done
he
with
said, so we
Batman
got to
now.
move on to that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Move on to it or move away?
move away from it. Whatever. You know what I meant to say. You know I speak ass backwards on
I
occasion.
got here and you were just sleeping like a baby.
I speak bass backwards. It's funny because we know someone that looks like a singing fish.
Shout out to my boy. I won't say your name. Not yet, at least.
I will.
He'll be on. he'll be on.
I thought you said he'll be out like he's in jail.
I mean, he's at the tattoo
Recently,
parlor.
he's
He'll
been
be out at
incarcerated.
the.
He's getting teardrops in his eye right now. He's right. It's
Listen,
like a pre-order for a murder.
If my man's ever kills anybody,
It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me.
so if Matt over here ever dies, it's Anthony McCall.
Well, you just told him who we did. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just gonna. move
Anthony
away from it.
Gaetano McCall. He lives in
Is that
Buffalo.
his middle name?
Yes, Gaetano.
I keep forgetting that. That sounds like a car
He's
dealership.
Italian.
Wait, isn't that a place, Neil and Gaetano, something like that?
I don't know.
Bartholomew J. Simpson. Eat my shorts.
Might be onto something.
I caramba, cowabunga.
Anthony McCall is Barson. Confirmed.
What's the shirt he has?
By the
Sucking
Russo Bros.
sucks. Everything sucks. By the Russo Bros. Well, my
By
thing that I
Five
wanted to get to in this podcast because I think it would be a good topic for discussion since we've wasted about 40 minutes on repeating ourselves.
Yep.
I would say not terrible, but we're gonna move to the next thing. If you could make, considering there's now one shot, not Disney, DC films.
You mean the Monopoly?
The Monopoly guy. They need to make a movie about his origins.
How he became the richest man?
Yeah, exactly. How he became a Rockefeller.
How he became such a billionaire playboy. The Monopoly man as Bruce Wayne.
It's played by Jeff Bezos. He's basically a real life Monopoly guy.
I agree.
Well, my question that I had that I was waiting to ask you on the podcast that wasn't at all planned, wasn't written down or anything. If in the midst of all of these one-shot Disney films, DC films like Shazam.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's connected because there's a cameo from Superman. Whatever. Joker.
Okay.
Like Joker, what would you like to see as its own standalone film? Maybe it turns into a franchise later on in the road, down the road. What would you like to see? A character.
You might hate me.
I might.
Martian Manhunter.
No, that's awesome. I'm definitely down for that.
He's so cool.
Underappreciated, 1,000,000%.
Yes,
super powerful.
You know, he was apparently supposed to be in the Snyder Cut too.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that he was gonna.
Well, he'd be so shoehorned.
Apparently, like he was gonna make like a cameo, like.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
I don't like fire.
I am Martian Frankenstein. Toodles, my doodles.
No, but I think it would be great to have him and have his own movie because he's a great character.
Who do you think should play him?
That's a good question.
Idris Elba could voice him.
I can see Idris Elba doing it.
Yeah.
Kinda. I don't know.
I feel like he'd do a good job. Because it's CGI for sure. I don't think
Yeah.
Well, no. Practical effects is still a thing, so they could do that. I would like a blend.
Sam Raimi. How he does his Spider-Man.
I thought you meant the guy.
No. No, Sam Raimi does mix practical and CGI.
Spin-off question, we'll go back to what we're doing.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire, you have to put him in the DC universe. What do you make him?
Ooh.
Yeah, right? It could be any character. Doesn't matter if they already have a thing.
Any character can be. What do you have on your mind?
I didn't. That's you. I'm waiting. I was stalling hard.
Oh my god. I don't know.
I didn't expect you to say Sam Raimi to trigger that in my brain.
You make a good point. That wasn't planned or anything.
Okay. Yeah, what about Topher Grace?
Topher Grace? Why? No, this is a lot you're putting on me now.
I mean, yeah, it is. Welcome back to the after hours.
I feel like Topher Grace could be
a prick.
No, what's his name? Hold on. No, just shut up.
Is that the 50th from us, this podcast? Because we're totally professional.
Exactly.
How many... I wish we had all the practice runs. If we could keep our own...
Topher Grace.
Jesus.
If he looked...
I thought you were saying he'd play himself.
If he looked kind of like how
Genius.
he did in 2007, I think it came out.
He looks the same all the time.
Yeah. Booster Gold.
Oh, that's so smart. Yeah. That.
If you guys don't know who Booster Gold is, he is the best ever. Which is why I forgot his name.
It's Anthony McCall if he didn't have powers.
Yes. I want him in it.
Oh my god.
No, but Booster Gold. And maybe Tobey Maguire, Plastic Man.
Is he funny? I don't know. I've never heard Tobey Maguire be like silly funny or like...
Get out of the way. I can't see. I mean, that's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever seen him be mean to paparazzi, then...
He wasn't being mean. He was in his way.
Yeah.
He was trying to pull out of a parking lot, and there's paparazzi and cameras standing on the corner, so he couldn't see over them because it was just a sea of flashes and people. He's like, "Get the fuck out of the way! I can't see."
I love memes that play that
over Spider-Man.
Over Spider-Man, like saving those kids from the bus.
Oh my god!
Or was it a truck? It was one of the two. Same thing.
It was a large rectangle on wheels. I loaned my shirt.
It's a kid trying to play with his Legos.
No, there was a ball that went in the street, and the boy and the girl decided. I was saying that
because the way you described the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, never mind. Yeah, so, Tobey Maguire. I don't know about Plastic Man. I don't know if he can be funny. He's kind of a funny character. He's jokey and annoying. There's another for you, folks. We need a tally for that. I hope we can just eradicate
Either
that.
we're gonna tally mark it, or they are.
I'm not editing this.
Neither am I. Wait a second.
Yeah, this is raw and uncut. David likes it.
I might have family listening to this, man.
I did. You just put no.
No,
You made that dirty.
No.
Raw.
I beg to differ.
You're a director. You don't like raw, uncut material.
Shut the hell up.
Director's cut. Snyder cut.
Schneider shit.
Shut up. Snyder cut. See, I fixed it that time.
Rob Schneider shit.
Maybe Rob Schneider could play Tobey Maguire playing Spider-Man. That would be a movie.
You know, we had some comedians play villains and heroes in DC. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Danny
Dude,
DeVito
I
as
saw a
Penguin.
picture of him from the end of the movie where he gets all deformed.
Yeah.
It looked so funny. When like he
I gotta
got all
rewatch
the
that
rays come back to him, he was like, yeah. He looked like mush.
No, but how about Adam Sandler? What do you think
DC or Marvel? Are you asking me which?
Marvel? We'll do Marvel. Yeah.
Oh, God. Wait. Can I pick what time in his life?
Sure.
Oh, thank God. So I picked Prime. God, either that or super, super old.
You don't like Adam Sandler anymore?
I do like him. It's just... It's complicated.
Like a Facebook relationship status?
That's exactly how I feel towards him.
We all know that.
You know, it's like a... Cringe.
Karen?
She took the kids. That's... Okay.
Okay, carry on.
Right. In his prime, when he was doing a little bit better, I liked him more. But like lately, he's just been kind of... I don't know. It's just not as good as it was. It doesn't have that same charm.
Do-Over, I thought was good.
The Do-Over? It's okay, but it's like everything else he makes. It's mediocre or it's bad. When's the last time you made something and you're like, that is legit funny?
The Do-Over.
No, I said legit funny. I don't mean like...
Pixels, of course.
You can...
My first viewing of Pixels.
There's
is a
the
tragic
door.
one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my brother obsessed that movie for some strange reason. But Adam Sandler in the Marvel
Visually
universe...
cool.
Huh?
Visually, Pixels is cool.
Mm.
The plot is just garbage.
How could he play that would be appropriate in the Marvel universe? Let me think about it. I don't know, one of Peter Parker's teachers. I can't
know why, I
imagine
thought
him
Peter
being
Griffin.
a big role. Yeah, Adam Sandler is Peter Griffin in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, ladies and gentlemen. He's just like, what is that supposed to be?
We know our first movie, yes. And guess who you get to be?
I get to play Adam Sandler playing Peter Griffin in the Marvel Universe? Yeah, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's brilliant. Copyright it.
Here comes Peter coming down the closet, but it's not Peter, Spider-Man.
Oh, Peter.
Ew. That's what people say when you hurt an animal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have no good answers at all. I ask the questions, I can't come up with anything. I should be a Tonight Show guy.
What?
Because I look moderately okay. I'm not so handsome that it's distracting from the guest, and I'm not, like, smart enough to come up with answers. Like, I could come up with questions for them to answer that'll be captivating. Other than that, fuck, I said again.
Good thing this is an uncensored podcast.
Yeah.
There would be a lot of bleeping.
After Hours.
Oh my god.
Ron Uncut.
Honestly, that's what this podcast is going to be named now.
The After Hours podcast. Ooh.
Well.
Nah. I went ooh because we said it at the same time and it sounded cool. Like
Thinking about it.
I'm not.
I've got an idea, but that'll be something later.
Related to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want you to give me a false sense of hope.
No, don't give me hope. Jeremy Renner be like,
You heard about what's been going on with him?
yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's
not totally relevant. We're gonna keep jumping into topics.
That'll be something we'll talk about in the podcast another time.
Dude.
Before the topic goes away.
Yeah. Well,
it's
so hard because Adam Sandler's just not good. I I can't see him being heroic in anything.
Oh my god.
No, I don't know if he could even be a villain because he could be dopey. You know, like, I don't know, man. What are like some throwaway characters?
All of them.
Yeah, you're okay.
The Eternals.
Maybe. God, no.
Thanos. You know what? You're gonna hate me. Daredevil.
No, that's, you just don't know enough about the characters, so you say that stupid shit.
Stuff.
That's.
I know he might be Peter Parker's lawyer in Spider-Man 3.
I would love it. They are connected, but they're not, because in the show they would reference like New York and the incident and Harlem. Yeah, there's Thor's hammer and Iron Man's armor, but man.
Adam Sandler,
man. I can't.
The Sandman.
Yes, dude. I didn't even think about that. The vulture.
Making a joke because
no, wait, we have a vulture.
Yeah,
if we didn't have one, though. Ooh. Scorpion.
Shocker.
Electro. Shocker. That's fine. That's fitting.
But we have a Shocker.
Ooh, would it be interesting to see Adam Sandler? I almost said Adam Savage, from, like, Tested and stuff, and Mythbusters. No, Adam Sandler as Kraven the Hunter.
I don't know.
Ooh, no, he can bring back his water boy persona for the Rhino or Juggernaut.
Yes. Oh my god. That's perfect.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
You just reminded me in regards of Juggernaut. It's confirmed that Deadpool will stay rated R for future.
Word.
Yep.
Seriously, you heard it here first, folks.
And I guess that's why Ryan
not.
Reynolds was at Marvel Studios recently.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank a God.
Because you haven't seen Once Upon a Deadpool, but I think it was great.
As a PG-13 version?
Yeah.
I
mean, I give you the code so you could watch it.
You probably... Did you, or you said you would? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I probably don't know if I put it in. I might have. I don't know. Deadpool's so much better as R. But anyways.
Yeah, most definitely.
They really...
I watched it with Anthony. The only unsettling thing about it was the fact that it... we knew what parts were rated R and what was taken away.
Yeah.
So it was just in that aspect annoying, but at the same time, it still pulled off really well.
Mm.
But it was a very good movie.
Ooh. Tobey Maguire's Scarecrow.
I can see that.
Mm.
I saw a post say something about someone being Scarecrow. It was like what's his name? Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. I got it.
Make everybody Joaquin Phoenix. Make a Joaquin Phoenix.
Adam Driver.
I don't remember what he looks like.
Kylo Ren.
Yes. I can see that.
As Scarecrow? Yeah.
I don't know. He's just... Yeah. Something about him, I could definitely see that being... Yeah.
I can see him being Jonathan Crane.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, how about Static Shock?
Adam Driver? I don't... Oh, right, Static Shock.
Who could be Static Shock? If you guys don't know,
I never saw that movie, but whoever the
I can see that being a CW show.
African American guy was from High School Musical, the guy with the
he
looks like him, doesn't he?
I can see. You know what? He would make a pretty in his High School Musical.
I don't know his name, so I don't want to sound racy, but yeah, it's the best way. That's an okay way to describe someone. It's safe. Yeah. I'm not trying to offend
guy
anybody.
from High School Musical. You all know him. He was also in
that's specific.
He was also in Jump In.
I didn't see that movie.
Oh my god.
Uncultured. They play it like 50 times at my school. You know, I never
Jump
paid attention.
In is the most...
The only time I've had to sit through Aquila and the goddamn Bee.
Never seen it.
It's so... Oh my god. School
You know
is
how many
terrible.
times I had to sit through Frozen?
You know how many times I had to sit through Beethoven Lives Upstairs where the kid gives him the horn and he has like 50 in the drawer? I've seen that like 7 times because of my lazy music teacher.
Try 8.5, buddy.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Anywho, I'm still thinking in the back of my mind about Topher Grace and what he would be. And we said DC for him?
Yeah. Like I said, Booster Gold.
Yeah, he'd have to channel more of his That 70s Show type than other stuff.
But that's not hard.
Yeah, that's just so. Ooh. Who could be, what's his name? The Firehead. He's got fire.
Oh.
He's in Injustice 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Firestorm.
Firestorm.
Yeah.
Who would be good? Ooh, Michael B. Jordan, maybe?
It'd have to be really young Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, that's true. He's too old now.
Well, he's not old.
He's too old for that.
Yes, for that role, most definitely he's too old. And
Oh, no. I got it. The guy who voiced Miles Morales in Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Perfect.
But
I love it.
who would be the other guy that
The old man?
Yeah.
Oh, the old guy, whatever the hell his name is, in the from the Thor movies. No, from the Thor movies, the scientist.
Scientist.
Yeah, the old scientist
like the
guy
first
that
two
Loki
Thors,
makes him and he mind controls him in Avengers, and he tells
Oh,
Scarlett
that
Johansson,
guy.
Black Widow, what
Yeah, I
to
can see
do.
him.
It's like, you need to
Yeah.
open the thing with the scepter.
Yeah.
He'd be good for the old guy.
I can most definitely see that. I think the two actors that play Firestorm in the CW verse.
I haven't seen it, so.
Well, you've seen some of it.
I've seen a clip or two, but I didn't actively
Well, he
watch
was
it, so I don't know
introduced
how they
in
are.
the Flash. You've seen enough of the Flash. Like you got
Oh, yeah,
introduced
yeah.
to Firestorm. They did really good with their casting for that.
Mm-hmm.
Michael B. Jordan.
I feel like Ezra Miller would be a good fire. God, why am I forgetting? Human Torch.
What about for Michael B. Jordan? Jon Stewart.
Yeah, totally. He needs to get old. Because so far the only candidate for that is Idris Elba,
Yeah.
and that's it. If you're doing Jon Stewart, but if you're doing Hal Jordan, well, I mean,
Not
Ryan
Mr.
Reynolds. Nathan Fillion is my number one pick for that, but
Yeah.
he's older now. I don't know. Toughie. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I never answered. I just realized I asked a question a long time ago. My DC movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your
It
own
was like
question.
20 minutes ago now. Yeah, my own DC movie that I want to see made that hasn't been made as its own thing or has been, but I think you could do a really interesting movie involving, well, it'd be cool to see something involving Deadshot by himself.
That'd be really cool.
I would like that a lot. I don't know.
Would you want Will Smith?
No, I don't. Not
You
at
don't?
all. No.
No.
No, because Will Smith's the same character in every role he's ever been in. It's just true. He really is.
Same with The Rock.
Yeah, exactly the same. I feel like Kevin Hart is Jon Stewart. That'd be great. Oh my god. Back brace.
You know when he's not paralyzed.
Yeah. Oh.
Rip.
Ugh. Well, he can use the ring to get new legs. Set
Give
his
him height.
spine. Oh yeah. Give himself go-go boots.
That's pretty wicked though.
Wicked awesome, mate.
Facts.
Killer Croc movie somehow?
Nah.
No, you don't think so? I'm kind
I
of.
feel like if we did anything Killer
spitballing.
Croc related, it would be like how Swamp Thing got their own show or got his own show.
Miniseries?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I think so. Yeah.
Killer Croc, I think, would be a great miniseries.
Do you think they could do a series on Hugo Strange? Not him specifically, like all the time, but like him and his interactions
No, I
with
know what
Arkham
you mean.
patients. That would be interesting.
Kinda. It would be a miniseries for sure, though.
Like
I can see the most I can see in regards of Hugo Strange is like some fans. making it.
Ooh, Azrael.
Oh my god, that would be perfect.
Love to see that.
Oh, who?
If you listeners don't know about Azrael, in the comics, this also happened in the movie Batman: The Dark Knight Rises, where Bane breaks Batman's spine and then he ends up in the pit. This happened in the comics, where Bane had psychologically and physically beaten him, and then he snapped his spine over his knee, so he was crippled. And after that happened, a character named Azrael had his own bat suit and stuff, and he took over the mantle as Batman, but he was beating the piss out of people, nearly to death. Very brutal, very badass, though. Super cool costume look, very intriguing, and if you've played the Arkham games, he kind of
He's
looks like
amazing.
a Templar.
Yeah,
Like-
he's also in Gotham too, and he was badass.
You're
in Gotham.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I think you mentioned that to me.
he was great. Like they did like kind of like how Arkham games stealth missions were, but as Azrael doing it, taking out people. It was great.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. I feel like Azrael is really close to Moon Knight in some ways,
Mm, most
especially
definitely.
character design. Well, Arkham Knight version.
Yeah, Moon Knight's gonna be.
But Azrael from the comics is so drastically different with those big shoulder spikes.
Yeah,
and the red
most
eyes.
Definitely.
Oh.
If you guys don't know anything about Azrael, look into it. He's great.
If you're a Batman fan, of course.
Of
Well,
course.
I
If
mean,
you're
I
not a
imagine
Batman-
you are if you're still listening about this super long rant / conversation that's been.
They're all just they stopped 40 minutes ago.
I'm thinking, what are we at?
An hour now. Exactly.
An hour and 6 seconds ago, I think.
I
It
guess.
stopped at "What's up, guys?" or however I started it. I don't remember.
Just us laughing when we should have stopped.
Do you think we should even bother listening to this, or we should just throw it into the wild?
Ooh.
We didn't
I feel like
say
I feel like skim through.
I didn't accidentally say any profanity that's like really bad.
No.
Not that I do.
Only dropped an F-bomb like 20 times.
Yeah. Well, that's just my personality.
Yeah. I did too a couple times.
Nobody's perfect
Yep.
except for you, cutie.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you know.
I think we should
After
like-
hours.
skim through it.
Skim and scan?
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember that. I know this is going to be so all over the place. We got to set up. We made a list for the. Well, I did. David watched. No, I'm just kidding. We agreed on what we were going to discuss, and I went all over the map.
Yeah, we went.
I topic jumped
This
so much.
entire podcast was just supposed to be more so about Joker and DC in general. We went back and forth and talked about like 50 different things.
Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with how this went. We got to
Yeah.
discuss what we wanted to about Joker, talk a little bit about Batman, some DC stuff, some fun casting ideas. I am content with how this has gone.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys listening are content too.
I forgot to mention this in the beginning. Our podcast will run for about an hour unless there's a special occasion. We have a guest. Maybe it might go for an hour 30
Yeah.
or so, roughly.
Depending on,
It definitely helps us out with content, and we have more topics to discuss and more ideas to bounce around between three minds. So, should we close, you think?
Yeah, I think we've reached that mark, and if anyone's still listening, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody that's been listening to this. I hope you enjoy.
To that one single person that's actually listening to it, I love you.
Yeah, thank you, man or woman or...
We don't assume gender.
What was it that
Pop-Tart.
when we made the email?
Yeah,
Custom?
Pop-Tart. Oh, yeah. When you go to create an email for genders, it says you could customize your own gender. So Matt told me make it Pop-Tart.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
strawberry or...
You didn't say. You just said make Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it's a little mystery, you know. Keep them guessing.
Flavored Pop-Tart.
All right, guys. Well, thank you
chili.
so much for listening to whomever might be. In the future,
Yes.
we will be more organized.
Yes, we've
It'll come
been
with time.
planning this for like what, 2 years?
We've been palsing around about it, just kind of, you know.
But like recently is when we were like, you know what? God damn it, we're gonna do it.
By God, we'll get it done. I swear.
Exactly.
All right, so our platforms that we're going to be releasing this on is so far
SoundCloud.
YouTube. Those are two pretty much definite.
Those
And
are definite.
possibly Spotify.
We're working with Spotify right now. We don't know for sure.
Kind of being a pain in the keister.
Yes.
All right. We're going to close now for real.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you.
And we will make a next one
Soon.
soon. So
We'll be more prepared. It'll be beautiful.
it'll
Maybe
be gorgeous.
even audio changes too.
Indeed. Possibly editing.
Yes.
A logo is coming soon, and also so is music, so a little bit more professionalism.
Yes,
will
we'll
be
hear
brought to
more
this.
from Christian soon. Hopefully by the next episode, we'll have like an intro or something for you guys.
Yeah, and check out. We should probably plug our social medias
Yes,
because
of
we'll start
course.
posting stuff about the podcast and when we'll be.
I mean, if
releasing
worst
them.
comes to worst, in the links we could plug them, because for me personally, my Instagram is long.
We should make an Instagram for this exclusively.
We will.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, we're gonna make social media. That was something I forgot to talk about.
See, we're making mistakes live.
See, you know what? It's great, and you guys are witnessing it.
Okay.
All right, final close. Thank you guys for listening. We love and appreciate you, the single person that's actually listening to it.
What he said times 2, maybe like
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah.
All right, take care, peoples. Was it spacebar? I'm kidding.